Hello, amazing people. I am Ayushi Rawat and welcome to my channel. So, in the last video of this series, we discussed what is Git, what is GitHub, their importance, and the difference between the two. If you haven't watched it yet, please watch it first to get a clear understanding of Git and GitHub and make the most out of this series. Now you know the pattern. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss an update every time I upload a video. So with that being said, let's quickly dive right into the video. Let's have a look at today's agenda so you will know what to expect from this video. In this video tutorial, we'll learn how to create and set up your GitHub account and create your first repository. In the next video of this series, we will learn how to install and configure Git, some basic commands, and how to push your code to GitHub. So this is how my GitHub looks like. I will try to keep this video as simple as possible so that even a beginner can understand. So let's start from scratch. This is how GitHub page looks like, and let's start by signing up. So here it's asking for a username. Let's find a unique username. Okay. It's available. Okay, now comes the password. You can opt out from email preferences. Now let's verify. Pick up Spiral Galaxy. Okay. Okay. And click on creating account. So the welcome message reads, "Welcome to GitHub. You have joined millions of developers who are doing their best work on GitHub. Tell us what you're interested in. We'll help you get there. What kind of work do you do mainly?" So I am a software engineer. So let's choose this. If you're a student, you can choose I go to school or any other thing that applies to you. Next up, it's asking me how much programming experience do you have? Okay, so let's go with a moderate amount. Next up, what do you plan to use GitHub for? So choose what applies to you. Learn to code, learn Git and GitHub, find and contribute to open source, or select anything that applies to you. Okay. So now it's asking you to select some languages, frameworks, or industries that you're interested in. So let us start. Python, GitHub, Docker, AWS. You can add any number of languages, and once you feel like you're done, you can click complete setup. Now it's asking you to verify your email address. So let me do that real quick. So once you verify your email, the page will reload and your interface will look something like this. You can choose skip for now. This is what your home page will look like. Let's proceed to your profile. So you'll have to click top right corner at your profile icon because I haven't set any yet. So it gives me the default one, and let's switch to your profile. This will open my profile, and this is how my profile looks like. So far so good. So you can choose to edit your profile to display your basic information like your name, location, profile picture, etc. But I will skip this for now because I have a ready to use profile of my own. Once you're done with it, your profile should look something like this. Do not worry, I will create a separate video later in this series explaining you how to create a beautiful readme file. Now let's proceed further and let's create a new repository. So to create a repository, click on the plus icon. From here, you can create new repository, new gist, new organization, new project. So let's click the first option, and here it's asking you to name the repository. So let's name it Hello GitHub. So as long as you do not have a repository with the same name inside your GitHub account, you can proceed further to create one. Now let's add some description here. This is my first GitHub repository. Now it gives you two options to choose from. Either you can make your repository public or private. If you make it public, anyone can see it. If you choose private, you can control who sees it. So let's make this repository public. Now you can initialize this repository with a readme file. So let's add a readme file. These three options are completely optional. Let's skip git ignore for now. You can also choose a license. So if I enable this option, you will see that a list of licenses appear in front of me. But we do not want any license for this particular repository, so let's uncheck this option. Note that this will set main as the default branch. If you would have created any repository before October, your main branch name will still be master. So now let's proceed and click create repository. Yes, it's that easy. And a Git repository has been created. So this is how a GitHub repository looks like. This is a README file. It always has extension .md that stands for Markdown. I would advise you to always create a README file with your repository, as it will make your repo more presentable and easy to understand. Now you see a settings button right over here. From here you can customize your description. You can also provide a website link to your GitHub repository, and you can add certain topics to describe what is your repo about. So you can add certain tags like Git, GitHub or Python, whatever applies to your particular repository. Once you feel like you're done, you can always click to save changes. You can come back and change your tags later on. A success message displays your repository details have been saved. Now, once you create a repository, this is how your profile will look like. Let's customize the pins. So you can add this as your pinned repository. Currently, it has 0 stars. Now this repository is pinned. Like I told you, you can pin up to 6 of your repositories. It displays at the top of your profile because you have not yet created any README file, and the counter has now increased by 1. If you scroll down in the contribution activity, you can see that you created a GitHub account and you created your first repository. And with that, it's a wrap. I hope you found the video helpful. Do you have a GitHub account? Drop the links in the description box below. In the next video of the series, we'll learn how to install and set up Git, some basic commands, and how to push your code to GitHub. I have attached the link to the next video in the description box. If you want a step-by-step guide of this video tutorial, you can get it at my blogging website. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. It will encourage me to make more such videos for you. And if you have reached so far and still haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it right away. If you're looking for some cool projects in Python, I have just the playlist for you. It has 30 plus awesome projects. I would strongly recommend you to join my Telegram channel and Discord server to connect with peers and fellow developers to help improve your coding skills. I would love to connect with you on social platforms like Twitter and LinkedIn. Find all the links attached in the description box. If you have any queries or suggestion for the next video, drop your comments below. Also, do share your feedback with me. It will help me improve my next video. I will be back with more such videos. Till then, stay safe and stay tuned. Thank you for watching.